पानी हूँ मैं शानदार बड़ा फनी, प्लेस्टेशन का सच्चा दीवाना हूँ मैं जी। विघ्नेश करता है शैतानी दिन भर, पर कितना क्यूट बिना डर।
खेलों की दुनिया में खो जाते हम, सपनों में भी जब उड़ते हम, मस्ती भरे ये दिन रातें, एक दूजे का साथ निभाते।
प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। समोसा खाते खिलाते, हंसी के कहा के साथ में लगाते। बनी और विघ्नेश की है जोड़ी, मजे से छलकती है प्याली।
प्लेस्टेशन पर बढ़ता जोश, हार जीत का नहीं कोई होश। खिलाड़ियों का हो कारवां, खुशियों की एक नई दास्तां।
प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्लेस्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल।
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhedi Stadium. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the pads on.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams, so I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. And out. Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai are 2 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Couldn't get it through the field. 5 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 7 for 1.
Well, bowlers have them pinned down at the moment. Batters need to try and rotate the strike a bit.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Incredible, what a grab. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield. 4 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 11 for 2. Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Ashwin from the Tata end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged, unplayable. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Raudu taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A-game today. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Sharma will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot, through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Sharma from the Garware Pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nine runs added in that over. Mumbai, a 48 for 3. Going with pace now.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Mumbai, a 56 for 3. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Nicely played. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. End of the over. Mumbai, a 63 for 3. Got that away nicely. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Four runs added in that over. Mumbai, a 67 for 4. Marsh from the Garware Pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Marsh has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Couldn't get it through the field. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Huge edge. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, too good. That is huge.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes over the top with that shot. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. Mumbai, a 91 for 6. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, quick hands. That's gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. Four runs added in the over. Mumbai, a 95 for 7. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. Singh advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Drilled that one away. Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, made it look very easy. 6 runs.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Ashwin back on now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Edged. Finds the fielder with that shot. Huge edge. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. First ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge, where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Duplessis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Brilliant diving stop. Cuts that off well in the infield. Mitchell from the Garware Pavilion end. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Square cut, finds point, no run. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh my, that's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great commitment. Edged it. Kumar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Perfectly timed. Was quick onto that in the infield. Bumrah from the Tata end.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Duplessis waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Kumar coming into the attack from the Tata end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Perfectly timed. pinged off the bat.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Singh from the Garware Pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That is quite extraordinary. Duplessis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. That's a confident appeal. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Going with spin now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Brilliant shot there. Needs a direct hit. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gopal will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Pandya from the Tata end. Dhoni taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Finds the edge. Dhoni staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Marsh wants plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Gopal has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gopal from the Garware Pavilion end. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Gopal over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.